Everybody. I'm back and I want to show you how I'm making the foundation for the building. I'm taking some styrene strips, as you can see. Well, maybe we'll see here. We'll get it focused. These are 177 is the number from Evergreen. And this is the effect I'm trying to make right here, as you can see. Alright. I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. I cut them to the appropriate size, and why? It's making it hard. Anyhow, I mark out 3 scale feet. I do 2 of them at a time. Then I take them down to the miter box. Okay. I'll get to the miter box. Alright. And get them in place. And all I do is run it across there a couple of times. Move to the next one. Run across there a couple of times to where it makes a little notch in there. Oop. So they don't have to be perfect, because they're not going to be perfect when I'm done, because you don't want them to look perfect. They look perfect. Well, they didn't have machines back in to make them perfect. And not every place used cut stone for the foundation. A lot of them just use stone or block. Around here we got a lot of that. It's like a terracotta tile looking block, which that might have been the cat's meow back in the day. But over time, boy, are they junk. You got a lot of them around here. Alright. One more here, and then we'll call it this ready. Alright. I'm going to reset up the camera at a different angle and show you what I have to do next. Okay, now the rest of this is pretty simple. What I do is take a little file, and I tried to find one that had a kind of a pointy edge on the side, a little rounded on the outside. And for the reason is, you're going to go in there and you're just going to get into that little groove, and you're just going to, and if you slip off and you scrape it up, so what? It's a cut stone. Yeah? And you just go along each one of them. You can flip it this way maybe. And you just keep on going till you get it. Now, what you also can do, what I like to do, is I'll just take this and just round the edge a little. And then, like I said, if you get it on the front, so what? It's a cut stone. And then what you might want to do is just take and, like, right on the edges there, maybe just groove them around a little bit. Let me see. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it in the picture here. Just kind of do that. Kind of do that. And right there. Yeah. you're all done, you got the result of that. Alright, I'm going to finish this out and I'll come back and show you then how I'm going to do it to get it ready to go on the building. Be right back. Alright, I'm back and I got everything kind of put together. These three sides are glued together except for the corner joints right here. I wanted to show you how I kind of offset them and overlapped them so that it looks like a regular corner, and as you can see on this back side here, all right, let me turn the camera a little bit. I didn't put the one piece in, and I know this is going to be a disaster because I don't have none of this glued, but I'm going to try to attempt to put this in here. And the sausage finger effect is taking hold here. I might not be able to do this on camera. I can see this being an editing. Oh, I underestimate myself. Oh, yeah. Go ahead there, Willie. Yeah. But there. Now, you can see there's a cut stone foundation ready for the building to go on. Am I going to set the building on there right now? No. But I am going to put this in the gluing jig so I can have it perfectly square, and I can glue it together, and then as it's glued together, I will glue it onto the bottom of the building so it's sitting there, and go from there. Now the reason I did a stone cut, if I don't know if we can get it from this picture here, but if you can see this picture right there, if you look closely there at the bottom, come on, adjust, you can see the stone cut foundation there, and then there'll be 2 steps going into the door. Alright, I plan on doing that too, so we'll go from there. Alright, back when I got some kind of a progress. Okay, the glue's still drying, but I can give you, I'd set the house on top of it, kind of show you what it looks like. Now this is before I paint the foundation, but you see how it looks with it sitting on the foundation. It looks a lot more natural that way. But I have the glue going. I also put a couple braces in there because without them it was kind of really kind of fragile, so I stuck some bracing in there. I'm going to eventually glue this to that, but for right now I'm just trying to get a general idea what it's going to look like, and I'm quite pleased. So alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I painted the foundation. It's kind of hard to tell with the way I got it right now, but I took a three colors to do the foundation. The original one was a cut stone, and I would say that stone's probably like a heavy bluestone, what we call bluestone here in this area. I don't know about in Ohio, but it was a grayish looking stone. So I started off by painting the whole thing with a gray primer, and then I took some a color called aged concrete, and I took a sponge and dry sponged it with the aged concrete first, and then I took some it's Walmart paint, nutmeg brown, okay, and painted that. Then I made a sign. I took and printed off. I went and looked online and found post office signs, pictures of post office signs, and this was an actual sign off of a post office. And I got it to size, and I cut it out, and then I made took a piece of balsa, I guess it's balsa or basswood, and I cut it to the size of the sign there and made me a little thing, and it will go on the roof. And I painted it white underneath with a little bit of tint of brown, that nutmeg brown, and what was left in the sponge, and sponged it. And so that's where we're at. Let me see if I can touch this without show you a little bit of the steps. I think it'll look better with the building sitting on it. But all right, be back when I got more. Okay, this is not done yet, but I wanted you to see what it looked like with the foundation. I glued the roof on, which turned out to be a little bit more of a trick than I thought. Got the signage on. I'm letting glue dry. You can see I had to go a little bit heavy up there, and I'm going to see if I can doctor that up a little bit so you don't see it. I thought the post office sign turned out pretty good though. Pretty tickled with that. I was going to try to do one with said Indian Head Valley, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. I think that'll look good. Alright, when I come back, it's going to be all glued together. I'm going to do the finishing touches on the weathering and anything else that needs done. And when I come back, we're going to do the final reveal, and we'll call this one a wrap. Just to show you my little interior thing works. I see some spots that the light shines through, but oh well. But as you can see, you can't see clearly, but you can see there's an interior in there. It ain't just a even on the back window there, you can see the interior. Is that cool or what? All I did was hook a 9-volt battery to it, see? Don't like the way the door's doing. That bumps me out. But, oh well. Never thought about that. Huh. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put see if I can get some tape or something and put over it. Maybe it'll darken it out. Huh? But anyhow, just a quickie. Not bad, huh? Come on, adjust. Alright. Well, they look a lot brighter on the camera than they do in real life. Alright. Cool deal. Yep. Dun da da dun da da da. Here we are. The United States Post Office going in Indian Head Valley. Dirty old thing. Got the back side. Yep. Yepper. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Now this was a pretty fun kit. I gotta admit, I enjoyed this kit a lot. I think I'm gonna enjoy doing more Craftsman kits. I liked what I was doing with it. A couple things that I didn't like about it. I don't like the way they do the doors. I'm sorry, those look rinky-dink. I weathered the daylights out of them so you can see the features in them. I don't like the way they fit in there. They used, in this kit, they used like a tich type door window, which is good. I don't know why they couldn't have done that with the doors too. But I understand they're trying to save some money. But other than that, I really don't have a beef. It really went together pretty easy. Yeah, I don't have any. I really liked working with it. It was really easy to work with. After using plastic, it was really easy to work with. Another thing with this kit, I think they could have gave you the shingles. I had, those were my own shingles and stuff. I think they could have done that. But they're to be. They're to be. I want to thank y'all for sticking with me in this series. I know it took a little bit longer. To just let you know that my wife still has health issues that we're dealing with. We thought we had it cured there a while back, but it came back, and we're fighting with that. And so we're doing a lot of doctor visits and things like that, along with my work at the church. And real life's really doing its with it. So I really appreciate you watching my builds here. I'm doing them as as I got time. Sometimes it's early in the morning, sometimes it's middle afternoon, an hour or two, sometimes it's evening. It's usually whenever I can squeeze it in. And the nice thing about doing the structure builds is I can start it, walk away, come back, and pick up where I left off. Especially if I filmed it, I can look and see where I left off. So, alrighty. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me in this, and I hope you enjoy these builds that I'm doing. I'm trying to do a little different one each time so that it isn't the same thing repeating itself. I've done, the only thing I haven't done yet is really a good kit bash yet, which I think that's coming. I think that's coming. I have an idea on what to do with that one. So, alrighty. Well, thank you again. May the good Lord bless you and keep you, and do your life the way it's done mine. and really bless you. I thank you for watching, and see you the next time. God bless.